County 911. What's the address of your emergency?
This is Joe Milnick.
Yeah, Joe, what's going on?
Sent a whole bunch of units. I just shot and killed somebody at my house.
What, Joe?
Some people have quite literally described Perry as Mayberry. Just a very nice place to live. Silver Lake, nice tourist community nearby, good schools. Joe was very respected in the community. If there's one guy you wanted in a foxhole with you in a battle, it'd be Joe. Sheriff Sergeant, president of the fire department, town board member. He would do all these things, always seemed super friendly, no idea what was going on in the meantime.
This afternoon, investigators are still trying to determine what led to a fatal shooting.
Retired Wyoming County Sheriff Sergeant Joe Milnick is in custody.
Milnick was arraigned late last night on a charge of murder in the second degree. He's accused of shooting and killing Robert Irvine III.
The night of the murder, I was sitting in my apartment and I got a call from Scott DeSmit, our crime reporter. And he said, there's been a shooting, a murder at Joe Milnick's house. And the very first thought was, like, what do you mean? Was Joe the shooter or was he the person murdered?
Sent a whole bunch of units. I just shot and killed somebody at my house.
What, Joe?
You heard me. I just shot and killed somebody at my house.
Were they breaking in or something, Joe?
No, I shot and killed him.
Where's the gun?
The gun will be out on the porch. I will be laying down on the porch, face down. All right.
And you sure they're dead, Joe?
They're dead. I shot him in the head.
All right. Let me get some people heading that way.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
What we know now is that Milnick had been planning this all day, perhaps from the night before, trying to get Irvine to come to his house that day. Irvine arrives at Milnick's house in Perry. What Robert Irvine doesn't know is that there's a gun hidden in the bathroom. It's a .45 caliber handgun. Milnick at some point goes into the bathroom, comes out with the gun, fires a shot, and misses. Irvine runs outside.
Robert Irvine.
Where's he at?
Right over there.
Okay. You take custody of him.
He's dead.
Milnick follows him, fires 3 more times, hits him in the leg, in the chest, in the back, knocking Irvine to the ground. Irvine's still alive, and he's begging for his life. And Milnick walks up to him and fires right into his head.
He's dead.
What this is about? Someone accused me of sexual abuse. He turned me in, and under the statutes of limitation, and he's part of the whatever. So I don't really care anymore. My life is done.
Okay.
So
He's dead. He's dead. It's Robert Irvine. He's dead. He's got a bullet through his head.
As we were at the scene broadcasting the murder, people started commenting, we knew this was going to happen. He's done this to others. We started investigating. The next thing you know, people started going on the record and telling us they would get hired for sex on Joe's farm.
Milnick used a variety of kind of methods to identify victims. First off, he was a sheriff's deputy. He worked in the courthouse, so people would come in for an arraignment, for a court appearance. He'd see them, he'd say, hey, how you doing? That'd be kind of a point of contact for him.
His routine would be to ask them to work on the farm, building a relationship, and find out if they were interested in a gay relationship.
His victims have said, you know, they continued in these kinds of relationships with Milnick because they needed the money. You know, they needed it for groceries. They needed to keep a roof over their head.
When each relationship would end, it would turn into, as the defendant says, a father-son type relationship. What it really was Milnick's attempt to keep everyone happy so that they would not tell the world that Milnick was bisexual. It was the worst kept secret in Perry, but Milnick believed that no one outside his circle of his boys knew he was gay.
You know, it's fascinating because the only truth in Joe Milnick's life was lies. That was it. I mean, everything was a lie. to his wife, to the community, to his victims. It was all a charade. And he used that really to victimize, really, it goes even beyond his victims, to victimize, the community, the county. I mean, he put people's faith in law enforcement and just trashed it. And what a terrible place for that community and those professionals in law enforcement to be in his wake.
Police knew of 5 victims. We think there are several more.